40. Floor seat Earl. Feet on the wood. Me and my girl. Taking selfies, rich and wealthy, what's the price? You only live once, so we gon' live our best life. Sometimes we like to dress alike, matching fitted designer gear. Some people say they watch the games just to see what I'm gonna wear. I like to get up out my chair and start gigging to my own song when it's on. People text me and say that they see me on the jumbotron.
Catch me in the front row.
There go Unc right there.
Front row. See me in the front row.
Hey, loved one, can I get a picture?
On TV in the front row.
A good Friday night to you sports fans. You've come to the right place. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. Clark, when you look at some of the best rebounding teams in the NBA, these two squads really stand out, don't they?
They sure do, Kevin. Expect to see a lot of activity under the boards tonight because both of these teams take great pride in rebounding and are excellent at doing it. Boy, what a great athlete Kobe Bryant is. Man, watching him take flight and jam it down doesn't get much better than that.
Here's DeClerc. Here's McGrady. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. Brand, a screen on Mutombo. Passes it to Miller. Takes the three. Hill. And Hill is right there.
Pretty good awareness and pursuit by Hill that time. Doing a good job positioning himself for that offensive rebound.
Here's the Cobra, covered by Brand. Here's the Cobra. There's the drive. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one is on Brand.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. He doesn't get the second one. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Lets a floater go. The shot by DeClerc, no good.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now, here is McGrady. His last outing with 20 points. Here's Hill, driving in, and it's Hill with the jam.
Yeah, that says it all right there. Grant Hill finishing the drive with some thunder. When he's moving at full speed, boy, it looks like he can fly.
The crossover, lays it up off the glass. The Cobra's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Orlando, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Floats it up for Hill, and Hill throws it down. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Here's the Cobra, covered by Miller. Here's Martin. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Good to see Martin taking the aggressive path inside. He knows how effective he can be when he does that.
Hill kicks to Brand. McGrady with the ball. Guarded by Kemp. The shot by McGrady, no good.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
It's stolen by McGrady. 4-on-3 break. The 19-foot shot, and he hits the jump shot.
And McGrady, as accomplished a mid-range shooter as we have in the game, keeps that high release point on the jump shot.
Here's the Cobra. He has 5. Excellent D there from Hill.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Miller, no up.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
He takes it in. The Cobra's shot is off. And so Miller will bring it up for the Magic. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good in that one.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
The free throw drops for Hill.
And the word you got to use is explosive out there when talking about Grant Hill. He's one of those guys who doesn't wait for the game to come to him. He goes out and just makes things happen. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
The Magic have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Pass to McGrady. Shoots over Kobe. A shot by McGrady, no good.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Pass to the Cobra. Here's Bryant. And the shot goes in.
Such great touch there from Bryant on the runner. Nice.
Orlando's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Bryant against McGrady. The dish to Brand. Back to McGrady. Just 5 on the clock. Score of the basket is third after 5 shots.
What muscle from McGrady right there, brushing off the defense with ease.
Here's the Cobra. He's guarded by Hill. The Cobra. Bryant against McGrady. Again, the Nets for 2.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here is Hill. 9 points in the game so far. Brand right side. And it's Miller in the corner. Brand sets a screen for Hill. High, arcing shot. Great D that time from Kemp. The Nets have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Kobe can't hit.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Hill with it. And it's Martin picking him up. McGrady up top. He's got 6. The kick out to Hill. Puts up a 3. Dikembe Mutombo pulls it in. Brooklyn with the ball. There's a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
Yeah, and in that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
And the hustle they showed on that end was infectious, contagious. I mean, their squad really got after it.
Now here is Hill, following the miss by Kobe Bryant. Clock at 6. Brand passes to Hill. Fires for 3. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Oh, beautiful setup there. One thing you can say about Kemp, no pass is too high for him to go get.
Hill looking it over. McGrady outside. Dikembe Mutombo pulls it in. Mutombo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And he drives in, lays it up and in on the nice reverse. 9 points for the Cobra.
Just a really good job there of finding the open man by Martin. Very unselfish play.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. A bunch of teams are looking ahead to the postseason at this point, Greg, and unfortunately, some are making off-season plans. 1, 2, 3, Cancun.
It can be tough to stay focused when you don't have hopes for the playoffs, but there's pride involved, and even players on last-place teams fight till the end.
Both teams will make substitutions. As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how... .46 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Vaughn. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. To the inside. Gary guarded by Harden. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Hunter's checked in for the match.
Number 34, Stephen Hunter.
Nets leading by 4. Here he goes.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Miller with a wide open look. Sinks the three-pointer. Miller's got 5 points so far.
And how fluid is Miller on those catch-and-shoot opportunities, immediately rising up there once the ball touches his hands.
Here's the Cobra. And it's, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A 3 at the buzzer, that'll do it.
And so it's Brooklyn with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll return shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Clock at 2. The rebound by Harden. Nets leading by 6. Here's the Cobra. He hangs. Can't get the layup.
I like that creativity, double clutching to catch the defender on the way down. I can go for that.
Miller kicks to Vaughn. And the pass to Grant. Miller outside. The rebound by the Nets. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves. And when their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute.
Hill, he's checked in for Hunter. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Harden finds Williams. Here's the Cobra. He had a 39-point outing in their last game against the Nuggets in Denver. Can't hit that one.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Outside Hill. Screen by Grant. The drive by Hill. Sweet little floater. Hill's got 14.
Yeah, that quick first step that Hill has is just part of what makes him so special when he's driving the basketball. It's also his mindset. Now, no one's going to get in his way once he's on the move.
The Magic trail by 4. And now running up the court. Miller pushing it up. That one goes. Count it. 7 points in the game.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
The Cobra looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
The Magic have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. On the pass to Hill. With the fadeaway. That one rolling around and rims out.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Here's the Cobra. Oh!
My goodness.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
Brooklyn leading by 6. Going inside.
Oh, man!
And he slams it one-handed.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Now, here is Hill. 14 points for him. To the middle. That's good from Collins on the assist by Hill. Collins has got his first bucket of the night. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Here's the Cobra. 20 points for him. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
For Brooklyn, they have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
9. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And Orlando making a change here. Rand's checked in. And so he hits both. The Magic trail by 8. Miller outside. Passes it to Brand. Here's Vaughn, guarded by Walker. Here's Hill. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
You know, Hill can turn it on so quickly. Once he buries a couple of quick shots, then that basket starts to expand.
Here's the Cobra. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
It goes on Horace Grant. Brooklyn shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. So for the Nets, Kemp's checked in for Scalabrine. And Kobe is subbed in for Walker. Tracy McGrady's checked in for the Magic. He's perfect from the line this time.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
He lobs it up, and he dunks it down.
And I like seeing McGrady rise up for the dunk. Has amazing leaping ability and good reach, too. He makes it look easy.
Pass to Bryant. Here's the Cobra. He's got 24. Mutombo kicks to Kemp. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Bryant dishes to Mutombo. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. Kobe's got 3 assists in the game.
Boy, Kobe much more than a shooter now. So good at getting it to his open teammates.
Now here is Hill. He's got 16. Here's Brand, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Magic shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And on the season, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
And Brand, one of those guys that's a nightly double-double threat. Actually a 20-10 guy, an effective scorer who rebounds at a high rate too.
And the Magic making a change here. Bonds checked in. Here's the Cobra. Up high, down hard, Kobe Bryant.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Pass to Brand. It's back to Hill. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Hill's got 18 points.
Inside, Hill can be a problem finding a way to get around the defense and score the ball.
It's stolen by McGrady. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Vaughn.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
And another turnover here by Brooklyn.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for the Magic. Grant with a screen on Martin. Hill passes to Grant. It's good. Now just a 2-point Nets lead.
Perfect execution on that screen and roll. Grant showing off that IQ there.
The pass to Kobe. It's stolen by McGrady. Here's Vaughn. Dishes it to Grant. Here's Vaughn. Just 5 to shoot. And it's sent back by Mutombo.
And the ferocity on display defensively here from Mutombo. Just an incredible shot block. How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Here's Vaughn following the bucket by the Nets. And the foul called on Kenyon Martin. That is his first foul of the game. Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Nice game. Great performance by the Cobra.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. And here we go. Oh, wow.
Bryant able to elevate and levitate once he takes flight. Just enjoy the show, folks.
The Magic trail by 6. Here's Vaughn. outside Hill. Here's McGrady. Once again off the mark, Orlando. For Brooklyn, they've gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace.
Tell you what, Bryant keeps relentless pressure on the defense by staying in attack mode, making them foul him.
The Nets have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
So much to like about Bryant's game, but the X factor in my mind is his unmatched competitiveness and work rate. This guy has an inexhaustible appetite for work.
McGrady passes to Brand, and it's sent back by Mutombo. And that one is stuffed right through.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Bryant against McGrady. Down low, Hill. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist. Hill's got 8 here in the quarter.
Hill showing good strength there. I like how strong he is. Even when you knock him around a little bit, he's able to stay with his shot effectively.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here. Walker's checked in for the Cobra. Nets leading by 7. And so that brings the first half to a close. Nets lead by 7. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. We're seeing a tremendous game here from the Cobra.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. McGrady against Kobe. McGrady outside. Here's DeClerc, covered by Mutombo. Pulls up on the wing, and there it is for him. DeClerc's got his first points in this one. Nets leading by 5. Inside, it's stolen by McGrady. Here's Hill, and he goes big time with the dunk right over Kobe Bryant.
How about the vertical of Hill? Outstanding. And rising up and ramming it home. Yes, sir.
On pass to Bryant. Kobe rises and hammers it home.
Boy, terrific timing on that connection right there. Well done both ways.
Here's Hill. And a minute played as the second half gets going. And it's Hill with the jam.
You know, with that kind of height mismatch, you've got to send help defensively.
Here's Bryant. Orlando grabs the miss. 28 points for him. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. It's stolen by Kemp. Kobe with it. Grant Hill covering. It's Bryant converting down low.
And Kobe can score from anywhere on the floor, especially dangerous from inside.
Outside Hill. Brand outside. Passes to DeClerc. McGrady outside. Here's Hill, and Hill throws it down.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
The Cobra passes to Bryant. And the dunk by Kobe.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
And it's the Magic with the ball. After the basket by Brooklyn. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Grant Hill showing you he can get physical when he has to, absorbing that contact, actually seeking it out to draw the foul.
The Magic have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4. Second free throw, no good. And here's Kemp. He'll bring it up for the Nets. And again, Kobe Bryant for 3. Kobe's got 9 points here in the second half.
From deep, inside, outside, all levels, Kobe can flat out get it done.
From downtown, oh my, he'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And from the line thus far, how about 83% on the season? Outstanding.
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. To the middle. Here's Mutombo, and it's Dikembe with the jam.
And at 7'2", all Mutombo needs is a position near the hoop, and he throws it down.
The Magic trail by 5. Here's Hill. Out to Miller. The 3. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got 4 assists now tonight.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. To the inside. The putback. It's good on the putback.
I mean, the one guy you have to box out. Dikembe so active on the glass.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Nice game. Great performance by the Cobra.
Well, you know, he's destroying them right now, guys. This defense has to make an adjustment to try and cool him off.
One checked in for the Magic. The Magic trail by 4. Here's de Klerk. Pass to Brand. Here's Vaughn. Back to Brand. Five to shoot. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Here's McGrady. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. And here's Kobe for 3, and again, Brooklyn with the triple.
What a move by Bryant, pulling out his tricks to confuse the defense.
Here's de Klerk. Vaughn, the pass to McGrady. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Brooklyn leading by 7. Here's Bryant, and it's Brooklyn scoring again.
A nice set there, making it easy for Bryant. He had that lined up all the way.
Here's Vaughn. Picked his pocket. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
The shot by McGrady, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here are the Magic now, following the miss by Kobe Bryant. Here's Vaughn. Miller outside. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Tracy McGrady. Bryant defending.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm. Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
The Magic trail by 13. Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
The Nets making a switch here. Scalabrini's checked in. Brand with it. He's picked up by Bryant. To the paint, Miller. Misses and the dry spell continues.
No matter what looks they get, they just...
Oh, my goodness! Come on now. When he catches the hot hand, good luck trying to slow him down. Plays so under control, can spot up, drive, create for himself. A matchup nightmare.
Here's Vaughn. After the basket by Brooklyn. Six to shoot. McGrady against Kobe. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Moment here now for an injury report.
Hey guys, the Magic's head athletic trainer gave me an update. Oh, that is not what you want to see, and it sounds like it's a serious injury. If he were to miss time right now, it would really hurt this team, especially during the latter stages of the season. Kevin?
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
And in the training room, guys. I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
Horace Grant, he's checked in for Tracy McGrady.
Horace Grant.
The Magic trail by 17. Here's Vaughn. Here's the floater. The Cobra with the rebound. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. And he slams it down right on top of Elton.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
DeClerc the pass to Vaughn. Down low. Cuts off the pass. Left side, Bryant. And the Nets, another 3. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Nets.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Good on the bucket. Miller's got 5 points now this quarter.
And sometimes defenses forget how tall Miller is. He uses that 6'8" frame so well inside.
Here's the Cobra. 32 points in the game. And it's DeClerc with the rebound. DeClerc's got his 4th rebound in this one. Brand, good. 6 points for Elton Brand.
Brand has a nice blend of athleticism and physicality, which can wreak havoc on an opponent.
And stolen by Miller. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break.
2 minutes remaining.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Harden's checked in, and it's Williamson for Martin.
Boy, Miller is a good teammate who's always ready to stroke it, and you got to respect his attitude and the fact that he's always ready to produce.
And Miller throws it down hard.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Here's the Cobra, stolen by Grant. From 11 feet away, O'Neal no good. Brooklyn leading by 13. Here's Kobe. Drops one in from the wing. Kobe's got 34.
Smooth as silk. Bryant's jumper, gorgeous.
Orlando's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Now O'Neal. Nothing on the board. Grant. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal.
And very strong. at just under 7 feet tall. Grant loves using that to his advantage inside.
Takes it inside. A nice shot by the Cobra.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now, here is O'Neal. To the inside. Collins finds O'Neal. Off target from outside. Brooklyn's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Bryant the pass to Harden. Nets passing it around. Stolen by Collins. Grant goes in, and the dunk by Grant.
Watch out. Grant coming through.
Brooklyn leading by 13. Here's the Cobra. He's got 34. Kicks to Bryant. Puts up a deep 3. No good on that one. And so it's Brooklyn. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's the Cobra, covered by Brand. Harden gets the bucket. Harden's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for the Nets.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Now here is Hill. Pass to Vaughn. Shot clock at 5. High post shot. Rebounded by the Nets. 22 is their biggest lead. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for Orlando. Trailing by 17. About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. Rebound, Brooklyn. The Cobra's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Bryant. And Bryant slams it in.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
The Magic trailed by 19. Here's Vaughn. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. The pass to Hill. 5 on the clock. Let's go. The Cobra with the rebound. Nets leading by 19. And Bryant slams it in.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Collins, a screen on Kobe. Hill against Kobe. Hill passes to Brand. And finished off by Brand.
Keeping things plain and simple in the screen and roll. Brand, excellent execution.
To the middle. Here's Bryant. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Kobe's got 42 in the game. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Vaughn. Grant outside. Outside Hill. He's looking for Brand and finds him. Over Williams. No good from Brand. And here are the Nets. They're on a 10-2 run here. Here's Bryant. That shot misses. Excellent D there from Hill. The Magic trail by 21. Grant kicks to Collins. Hill against Bryant. Knocked away. It's stolen by Bryant. Jumps up. Oh, and the jam by Kobe.
The pure athleticism of Bryant, breaking away and not letting anyone get in his path.
Orlando, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Time now for an injury report.
Hey guys, the Magic's head athletic trainer gave me an update. He informed me that the knee was bent slightly backwards and is indeed hyperextended, but that there does not appear to be any structural damage. And of course, that would be a brutal loss for this team if he misses any time, as they're getting ready for the end of the season. Kevin?
Okay, Dave, thanks. Sounds like he won't be out for too long. Orlando with the ball, following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. Bounce pass from Hill. Collins. And finished off by Collins.
There's not much that Hill does not do well. He does a bunch of good things, including spotting the open man and getting the ball to him right away.
Here's the Cobra, and Bryant throws it down.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
Here's Hill, following the basket by Kobe Bryant, and finished off by Brand.
Love watching Brand slam it down. Powerful throwdown.
And here are the Nets. They're on a 17-6 run. Here's the Cobra, and it's Bryant in the corner. Bryant is doubled. Poked away, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Grant.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Long range from the inbound. It's hauled in by the Magic. Hill's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Floats it up for Grant. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Textbook timing on that alley-oop. Throw it Grant's way, and he'll make the rest of it look easy.
There's the double team with Grant. The Cobra's shot is off. The Magic have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9 to the paint. Here's Grant. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Very impressive stuff from Grant there. Tremendous concentration.
Both teams deciding to change it up. The free throw drops for Grant. Timeout called, the Nets.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Walker's checked in for the Nets. And the Magic making a change here. And so it's Brooklyn with it. 19-point game. Here's the Cobra. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Now, here is McGrady. Shoots a fader. That one goes in. Here's the Cobra. Another assist for him, guys. He'll have 20.
Really, pass after pass. Each time up the court, he's looking for a way to get his team involved. Great in terms of being an effective playmaker.
So he'll bring it up for Orlando. inside. Grant. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Not the tallest or most athletic big, but Grant using the smarts to get to the line. He can beat you with his mind.
And he sinks the second. Brooklyn leading by 21. Here's the Cobra. In the air. Miller grabs the miss. Miller's got 6 rebounds here tonight, and the foul called on the Cobra. That will be foul number 5 on him. The Magic trail by 21. Hill with it. It's stolen.
You know what? That passing lane wasn't open for long. He closed it.
Oh, man!
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Now, here is Miller. Clock at 6. Here's to Clerk. Bank shot, no good.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Here's the Cobra, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And he makes the first. Kobe's checked in for Walker.
Number 9.
Both shots good from the stripe. Now, here is Hill. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The Cobra, and so he's picked up his...
Gotta get it.
Get this board, fellas. Get this board. Just bring back with me.
Shooter, no!
Go, low, go low. Come through.
Come on, box him out! hands up!
Hey, yo, right there.
I got your helmet, coming! Hey, man, get mine!
Bring
it in, baby!
Let's go, bring it in. If he goes to the rim, then go.
Hey, D uphill! Brad!
Hey,
McGrady! With the foul!
Watch it, Connor. Get the Hey, let's go. Got the help? Watch it up top. Rotating up. Here we go. Got the top. Ball. Good. Watch deep. Here we go. Abdul. Left. Ball. Hey. Ball.
Nice, baby.
Yeah!
Hey, yo, get on T-Mac.
Hey, let's go. Got the help left.
New play. Yep. I'm up.
Fish. Here we go. Change. Let's do it.
You got double.
McGrady.
And the foul.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
You must be out of your head. Swirsky on diamonds, but I be on prima donnas. Swirsky on diamonds, you already know what time it is. I put stones, both hands, that's a full flex. Played the hand I was dealt, that's a royal flush. I make grandmaster plans that are complex. Drop some cash on land and it's all plush. Baby, me doy cuenta que te amo.